doesn't have a fling with a stock. He doesn't buy stock for 3 weeks and dump it. He'll hold that thing for 5 or 10 years. He even says if you're not prepared to own a stock for 10 years, you should not even own it for 10 minutes. That's what he believes. So by using time as your ally, what that does is that smooths out a lot of the volatility. When your perspective is long term, most of the risk goes away. All the risk of a crash. Crashes don't matter if your horizon's 10 years long. Really, you could be through some of the worst crashes of all time, including the Great Depression. If your investment horizon is 10 years, doesn't matter. You still made money when it was done, especially if you have a consistent strategy and you hold for enough time. But if you're jumpy and you're doing month to month, then yeah, then short-term reactions become much more significant. So short-term problems matter to people who have a short-term perspective. That is true in investing, it's true in life. When I have a disagreement with my wife, it's a short-term disagreement, but then I go to my long-term perspective and I say, well, am I going to care about this argument 5 years from now? And the answer is no. So if I keep my long-term perspective, then I can move on and just business as usual. But if I have a short-term perspective and I'm myopic, which many people are, I mean, short-term gratification is a mental illness in our society, then I'm going to freak out and overreact and do say something I can't take back and ruin the next 10 years because I had a bad 10 minutes. How many times have you seen people do that?